Welcome back to module 6 of the unit Mathematics of Finance, and we will be talking about ordinary annuity in this module. Now, what is an annuity? An annuity is a series of payments made at equal intervals. Okay. And these payments can be either annually, half yearly, quarterly, or monthly. And some examples of annuity are regular deposits that we make in the savings account, the monthly home EMIs, then monthly insurance payments, pension payments, and sinking funds. Sinking funds is in fact another name that is used for ordinary annuities. Okay, so a series of payments made at equal intervals. Now the difference between what we have learned earlier in compound interest is, in compound interest what we do is we have a principal amount P which is invested for some n years at a rate of interest R%, and based on how is the interest compounded, whether it is yearly, half yearly, monthly, quarterly or monthly. Accordingly, the total amount after n years is given by A equal to P into 1 plus R upon K into 100, this raised to K into N. Okay, so this is how we have calculated compound interest, the total amount under compound interest. So here we have just one time investment, a principal amount P which is invested for n years, and then we know what is the total amount after n years based on how the interest is compounded. In annuity what we have is we have a periodic payment. That means after every period we pay an amount R for some n years, again at a rate of interest R%. Okay, and again this periodic payment can be either yearly, half yearly, quarterly or monthly. Okay, that means if it is say for 5 years, suppose I am doing a periodic payment of say 5,000, okay, for 5 years, and if I am doing it annually, that means every year I will be paying 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 and 5,000. First year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year. So every year I am making up a payment of 5,000, and then we calculate interest based on that and the total amount. Okay, whereas in compound interest we have only one time investment. Okay, a principal amount P, say 5,000, invested for 5 years. So it is only initially that we invest this 5,000, and then we get the total amount after 5 years based on this calculations. So that's a basic difference between what we have done so far in compound interest and what we are doing in annuity. Of course, the interest again is compounded, except that instead of one investment here we have multiple investments based on the period of payment. So what are the uses of annuity? Okay, some people prefer annuity because it offers a guaranteed income stream, mostly for retirement plans. Okay, and it is also preferred for a tax deferred growth, because the tax is not really calculated based on what you have contribute. Okay, it is calculated only based on after your withdrawals or what interest that you get based on that. Okay. It also has flexibility in the structure, that's why it is preferred. Okay, like it can have you may have go for a fixed returns, like we have LIC policies and so on, which gives you a guaranteed return, or it is also based on the flexibility is also based on variable income based on the market rate, based on how the market performs. You may also have flexibility on immediate returns like money back policies, or deferred income like pension funds, where you get the income only after a certain period of time, maybe at the age of 50 or 60 and so on. So because of this flexibility also, this is a preferred choice of investment made by many people. So the way we calculate is using a formula. So consider annuity with a periodic payment of R for n years at R% rate of interest per annum. Okay, then the total amount after this n years is given by a formula something like this. Okay, so A is equal to R, the periodic payment, equal into 1 plus r upon k into 100 raised to kn. This is similar to compound interest upon r upon k into 100. Here this k, it represents the period of payment based on whether it is yearly. If it is yearly, then k is equal to 1. If the payment is half yearly, k is equal to 2. For quarterly, it is 4, and for monthly, it is 12. Okay, so this A is also referred to as future value of the annuity. Okay, so this is the formula that we use in calculating annuity. Let's say, for example, suppose I want to find out the value of an annuity with a periodic payment of rupees 5,000 at the rate of 12% per annum for 10 years. Okay, so here periodic payment R is 5,000 at a rate of 12%, so R is equal to 12, okay, and N is equal to 10. Okay, so we know that the formula A is equal to R into 1 plus R upon K into 100, this raised to Kn minus 1 upon R upon K into 100. This is the formula. Now let us say I want to find out the total amount if the period of payment is yearly. Okay, that means K is equal to 1 if it is yearly. So in that case, this A will be equal to R into 1 plus R upon, I have to put K is equal to 1. So K is equal to 1 into 100, this raised to 1 into K is 1 into N minus 1 upon R upon 1 into 100. Okay, so if it is yearly payment, I am putting K is equal to 1 in this formula. So accordingly, the total amount that I want to calculate will be R is 5,000 into 1 plus R is 12, small r, the rate of interest is 12 upon 100 here, this raised to N here is 10, so N is equal to 10 minus 1 upon 12 upon 100. Okay. So this is what I have. So I have to just calculate this. It will be 5,000 into 12 upon 100 is 0.12 plus 1. So I have 1.12 raised to 10 minus 1 upon 0.12. So if I carry out these calculations, this value will come to 87743.68. So the total amount or the value of the annuity after 10 years, if the payment is periodic yearly, then the value is 87,743.68. Now let us say I want to calculate it half yearly. So if it is half yearly, then accordingly what I have to do is, in this formula I have to put K equal to 2. In that case, this formula will be A into R into 1 plus R upon, so K will be equal to 2 into 100 as it is, this raised to K is 2 into N minus 1 upon R upon K is 2 into 100. So if the payment is half yearly, if the period of payment is half yearly, then K is equal to 2. So accordingly the values of K I put here, and this will be the formula for half yearly payment. So accordingly, in this case now, if I want to find out the total amount, it will be equal to 5,000, that is the periodic payment, into, it will be 1 plus rate of interest was 12 upon, it will be 2 into 100 raised to, it will be K is equal to 2 into N is 10 minus 1 divided by 12 upon 2 into 100. Okay, so this will be equal to 5,000 into this. So 12 upon 200 is 0.06 plus 1. So I'll get 1.06 raised to this 20 minus 1 divided by this will be 0.06. Okay, so if I carry out this calculations, then this value comes to 183,927.96. say if the period of payment is half yearly, the total amount after 10 years is 1,83,927.96. Now in case it is quarterly, so this annuity is with a periodic payment of rupees 5,000 at the rate of 12% per annum for 10 years. If the period of payment is quarterly, that means K is equal to 4. So in that case I have to put K is equal to 4 in this formula. So accordingly the formula for quarterly payments is A is equal to R into 1 plus R upon K is 4 into 100. This raised to K is 4 into N minus 1 upon R upon K is 4 into 100. This is the formula. So in this case here, periodic payment is 5,000. So into 1 plus rate of interest is 12 upon 4 into 100. This raised to 4 into 10, n is equal to 10 minus 1 divided by 12 upon 4 into 100. So this will be equal to 5,000 into 12 upon 400 is 0.03 plus 1. So it will be 1.03 raised to, this will be 40 minus 1 divided by, this will be 0.03. Okay, so I use a calculator in finding 1.03 raised to 40, then I subtract 1 from it, and then you divide this whole thing by 0.03, and what you get, you multiply it to this 5,000, this value will come to 377,006.3. Okay, so it is around 3,77,006 rupees.3, the total amount after this 10 years when the payment is quarterly. Now in case this period of payment is monthly, okay, in that case we are looking at K is equal to 12. So the formula for monthly payments, the total amount A is given by R into 1 plus, it will be R upon K is equal to 12 here. So 12 into 100 raised to, it will be 12 into N minus 1 upon R upon 12 into 100. This will be the formula for periodic payment when it is monthly. So in this case, for this example, periodic payment is 5,000 on monthly basis. 1 plus R here is 12% upon K we have put it as 100. This raised to 12 into 10 minus 1 divided by 12 upon 12 into 100. So we have to simplify this. 5,000 into 12 upon 12 is 1, 1 upon 100 is 0.01 plus 1, so you will get 1.01 raised to 12 into 10, 120 minus 1 upon, this is again 0.01. So I use a calculator in finding 1.01 raised to 20 and then subtract 1 and then divide by 0.01, and that I multiply with this 5,000. What I get is 11,50,193.45. So the amount after 10 years, if you are paying 5,000 every month at 12% per annum, then the total amount after 10 years is 11,50,193.45. Okay, so this is how we compute the value of an annuity based on whether the period of payment is yearly, half yearly, quarterly or monthly.